We have another call waiting. Hello.
Could I
Go ahead. What's your question, please?
My question concerns, you blame it on the white man on how we came over and take your land. I don't understand when the Japanese are coming over and they're buying it, and that's okay. I don't see what this is about the Howleys coming over. You come over to our country and buy up our land too. It works both ways. I don't see how you can have this rallies and everything against the white man. This is America,
Let me just say something to this call. This is not America. This is Polynesia. Our country was stolen. That's one of your problems. You're ignorant, woefully ignorant. I am very active against Japanese ownership of our land. I have testified repeatedly at various commissions and at the legislature in opposition to any foreigner owning Hawaiian land. But you, caller, need to learn about Hawaiian history and about where you are. And that attitude that you have is the same attitude that Joey Carter has. You think you are in America. You are not in America. You are in a colony that is in Polynesia that was forcibly taken, just as, I might add, all of Eastern Europe was forcibly taken by the Soviet Union, which Americans think is a very, very bad place. The bad, bad Soviet Union. Well, the bad, bad United States of America took Puerto Rico, it took Alaska, it stole Indian land, it took Hawaii, it took Guam, it took Micronesia, Palau, and you had better learn that history because you are the recipient of an imperialist tradition.
Thanksgiving. Columbus sailed the ocean blue in 1492, right? And then that
was the last thing you learned in school.
That's the only thing I learned in school. And then in the Virginia, he was settled in Virginia, and it's Plymouth Rock, and then they found some Native Americans. Someone planted a fish, and then
planted a fish.
Now Native Americans.
They taught them how to,
You said he planted a motherfucking fish.
The Indians, yeah.
No, but see what it was. What it was.
I'm glad you ain't
Columbus did not discover. America
right.
when it was riding. You know what I mean?
Right.
It was the black man that seen it first. And
it was the black
man.
He
didn't land on Plymouth Rock.
Yeah.
What was his name?
Always get the credit.
Yeah,
they got the credit.
Right.
It's actually aliens.
So when they got there, it was native. It was black people already there.
What was his name?
Who? I don't know. I didn't know.
So you saying it wasn't Native Americans there? It was black.
It was black.
It was blacks. Right.
But blacks got Native American in us.
That's native.
Because I'm Indian.
Yes, Imak Sheila, NAAIP. We're standing here in front of the Narragansett Health Center. It's an unfinished facility. It has been unfinished for close to 2 years. The Narragansett people are not able to receive proper health care, proper attention to health care in any manner. And as a matter of fact, this facility is not supposed to be strictly for the Narragansett. It's supposed to be for all the Indians within the state of Rhode Island. So we're here to bring notice to this unfinished facility today that's supposed to be provided for Indian health care. These two individuals standing here with me are chiefs of the Narragansett Nation, Kwanikampa Makwasham of the Ushkapog, and Rocky Johnson of the Ninigrit tribe here in Rhode Island. I'm going to let these brothers introduce themselves.
Rocky Johnson, I'm also a member of the Narragansett tribe. And I'm here to let you know that this is an unfinished project due to the lack of proper leadership and mismanagement of tribal funds and a lot of internal mess within here in the state of Rhode Island and within our tribe.
I am Kwanikampa Makwasham. Once again, we are here with at the Narragansett Indian Health Center, and our people are in need of this facility that obviously we can't use because it is unfinished and mismanagement of funds, and our people are in need. Not only our people, but all of our indigenous people in Rhode Island as well. And we're unable to use the facility. And
it's unacceptable.
It's unacceptable.
The healthcare issues here in the state of Rhode Island with Indians is a scrambled issue and a confused issue with individuals who are due to be protected under healthcare are not protected under healthcare. And in many cases, you have individuals who are supposed to receive health care, and the state and the agencies actually move as if they are providing health care, but they're actually not providing what they should be providing. So we've established this particular gathering just so that we can send a message to the state of Rhode Island, to specifically Miriam Hospital and the Hasbro Hospital, who both of them have rejected patients, individuals who are from the Narragansett Nation. One in particular, Naquai Sampson, who was hit by a truck last year. A very special case because this child, 14 years old, suffered traumatic injury to the head. And the state agencies have been bouncing back and forth between one another, the local agencies bouncing back and forth between one another, trying to determine who should provide care for this child. At the same time, this child is dying from bleeding on the brain. And we cannot sit back and continue to allow these things to happen without bringing notice. So this particular footage is brought forward so that we can bring notice to the failed health care in the state of Rhode Island. That's the responsibility of the state, and the failed health care provisions that's supposed to be provided by the Narragansett Nation to the rest of the Indians within the state. These are failed policies, failed concepts, and they have to change immediately. So we have gathered behind us members of the Narragansett Nation, tribal members of the Narragansett, and we are fed up. We are posting this so that we can encourage others to come forward with issues of failed health care relationship with the state and with the Narragansett Indian Health Center, because we need to change those things. We need to make sure that health care is provided to everybody across the board, and that it is proper health care, not some feigned opportunity of sticking you with a needle but not addressing the real issue. And this is what we need. In this particular region, the environmental pollution has created so much damage with the people that we have a lot of potential mental problems from toxic waste that has now permeated the systems of the Indians. And it appears as though these things are deliberate. So we're initiating this process to hopefully end up with a full federal investigation against the state and towards the state, and also against the Narragansett leadership that's been not providing the proper health care and the proper remedies for the people in the healthcare arena as they have been allotted the funding to do. Right now, this building is not open. It has not been open. The basement is incomplete. We have pictures that we'll be posting of the incomplete basement, but the funding was provided for this facility. But somewhere along the line, the funding was misappropriated, and the building is not open, and people are not able to receive proper health care. That's why we are here today, and we thank you for listening to this particular message. I hope. Maybe what we should do is